Hi there, Aquarius. This is Kim with your next 3-day messages. The song that came through my head right before this reading was Urgent by Foreigner. Just the part where he goes, urgent, dun 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 dun, so urgent, urgent, urgent. Yeah, I'm not the best singer when it comes to that type of music, but yeah, so if something's urgent, we're urgent, urgent, urgent. Well, thank you for being here. Guys, let me know where you're from in the comments if you feel like it. It's just always really interesting. Or give me a heart. Give me a heart if you're feeling like it. Let's see here. Spirit guides, angels, why are you telling me urgent for Aquarius? Why are you telling me urgent? Urgent, urgent. Oh. Oh. What do I have on my hands? Okay, I've got paper on my hands. The womb. Okay. That's a complete, that card means completely reset to the very beginning, to what came before the birth. Like, this is a complete reset of something that's going to be birthed to life. It might have to do with either you meeting the one. We have the venom. Oh, I'm getting more so chosen one from this. And I don't talk about that much unless I really get a very strong message, because everybody has something that they're really good at. But here it kind of looks like you are the chosen one to transmute venom to nectar. Okay, you can have a lot of darkness thrown at you when you're the one or you're in this position. Okay, so it's either that, it might be both about that. We'll see if any more love cards come, because obviously the one could be, that's the one, you know. I feel like you are the one. I don't know, what are you experiencing here? What is the venom? What is the darkness that you have experienced? Is it what is around you? Is right now, these energies can be really overwhelming. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, I felt that in my back. Energies. Heavy, like carrying a lot on your back. Carrying a lot. Okay. Ten of Wands feeling. Pluto. Whew. Boy. That is the underworld, isn't it? It's the underworld. It is. Pluto is about change and massive transformation. It's in a dark place. It's in a place, say you're the caterpillar, having to trust this process where everything turns to mush, and you are protected, yes, right? Because you're the one, you're protected. There's a cocoon or a chrysalis wrapped around you, but you're having to trust this process. The fact that you will emerge as a butterfly, like you're having to trust it. But right now, it could be like feeling like you're that caterpillar inside, about to be reset, about to be completely transformed, inside and out, inner and out, inside and out, transformation. Okay. Purging a lot of dark energy, letting more light in. The crystalline body also might be something that you're familiar with. Ooh, I'd say you're feeling it right now. You're feeling some heaviness, and you're feeling the switch of a timeline here with Saturn. And just getting timeline switch, breaking the chains of restriction, breaking bondage, breaking controls, breaking free from this. But you are feeling it right now. Okay, I think the tarot is probably going to give us a lot more information. Of course, it will. Silver. Silver. You're ready to be polished. You're ready to shine. The moon. Divine feminine energy. Okay. You know what it's like here with this silver card. What I'm getting is being refined of being refined like silver. It says something like that in the Bible where there's a, and I can't quote it immediately, or I'm not a preacher. Can't quote it for you, but not that you have to be a preacher, you know, but anyway, my point is that it says something to the extent of that you will be refined like silver, and letting the Creator dispel the darkness that exists within you. It's something like that, and it's a tough process. It doesn't feel that good, but you come out shining. You come out on top like you're supposed to. Okay. I'm feeling like a different deck here. I'm feeling like using the Enchanted forhaxa tarot for your 3-day energies. Okay, so we're going to use this tarot. We're going to use the 108 Oracle also on top of it, or to clarify it further. And then I have the tarot of oppositions here also. Day 1. Day 2. Day 3. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Earth. Okay, so a solid offer or something that comes in where the success is going to be there. It's going to take you somewhere stable. This is, if it's talking about you too, it's honest, hardworking, dependable. Wow. Bottom of the deck, the biker card with lone wolf, impervious, nonconformist, standing up, breaking rules, brotherhood, enjoy the ride, loves freedom, moving on, outlaw, maverick, swift actions, and need for speed. What did I say? Breaking free from some sort of restriction or control or rule in some sense. It's something like that. 2 of Earth, the world. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. 2 of Earth and the world. This is a choice or decision here that's going to bring in balance in your life and harmony. I definitely see like staying busy and being balanced financially. The world here is this new chapter for you. The new world. The lessons that have been learned, the transformation is complete, has been taking place already or is taking place. So there's now more options available to you. And then we have this beautiful pioneering energy with the 1 and the 9, 19. Sun energy here. Spring within 1 to 3 months is the timing on this card. So, and disregard spring. I think it's time. It's a timing card saying within 1 to 3 months. Something about why you've had to experience what you've experienced will be very clear and lead you on this path here where there's divine mission. There's putting others first, purpose driven and heeding the call. So I feel like that time frame is saying that some kind of opportunity is going to kind of come knocking at your door. And ask basically if you are down for this cause. Okay, and it might have something to do with the world energy here of choice that leads to even being able to travel more or to see more, a new experience. Okay, the Tower and the High Priestess. The Tower is in the same spot, different deck, but the Tower is in the same spot that it was for Gemini here, and the High Priestess, which, wow. Whew. Okay, so the Tower can, here it can represent complete transformation here happening, something that's happening on the inside of you, and it almost also might be reflected on the outside. It kind of is like that anyway, right? But what's interesting about this being in your reading is we have the forked road clarifying it, and look how that looks like this Tower has a different message with you, saying that something is split into two, and there's two paths, almost like two main energies that you have to choose from. It's going to change everything. Either one of these paths will probably change everything. And so this is the forked road. Ooh, and intuitively, you kind of know that both of these paths lead to major transformation, major scorpionic change energy, transmuting, changing. One road looks like it's going towards a little bit of lighter place, and this one looks like it's a little bit more stormy. Person has their fingers crossed here. I really think they're just not telling anybody about the fact that they're about to go on one of these paths, okay? And the path is yours. That would be your choice. So direction change, options, free will, choice, opportunity, alternatives, multiple choice, the moment of truth, crisis, possibilities, turning point, but also a change in circumstance. Okay, I have the High Priestess here, which is, wow, interesting, because the High Priestess being clarified here with the library does talk about secrets and things that are hidden that maybe, and you know, the book itself, the representation of it is something that is hidden because it's inside the book. Like you have to look for this. You have to open it up. You have to really look, you have to explore, you have to learn. And I feel like it's saying that you are this High Priestess. You hold a lot of secret, almost information, hidden, occult information. You just have this knowledge. So again, it's because you're the one that has these gifts, these abilities here. And you just already know a lot. Like claircognizant, like just knowing because you just know. Sometimes not even knowing how you know everything you know, but you just do. You see this card wanting to peek out? I think it's the happening soon. No, it's the happening now card. It has to do with you moving on. Next phase, moving on. You have the Page of Air. And I have the Eight of Earth. Okay, excellent. So, some kind of, like I say, an offer, news, or a message. It helps you switch a timeline or break free from feeling so financially burdened or overwhelmed. Like, it's going to be like a night and day thing. I feel like you're getting good news regarding work or regarding something that has to do with like what do you keep yourself busy with? Because this is mastery level, whatever you're able to do here with the Eight of Earth. And the Page of Air is news, letter, or something that comes in and lets you know about it. Oh, yeah, the Mother Lode is clarifying it. And the fine print. And there's your number here. There's the star number of 17. And we have Virgo energy. So I would say that maybe those attributes of Virgo to pull in at this time, I would be planned and ready and prepare for something to really take off pretty big when it comes to your skills, your abilities. This card is the Mother Lode card, and in that deck, I refer to this as the millionaire or billionaire card because it's the biggest amount that you can get here, and it is huge financial windfall. It's good, really good. It's a lot of prosperity. It says jackpot, success, prosperity, good fortune, having plenty, moneymaker, sudden wealth, the real deal, on easy street, accomplishment, advantage, fortune, and the prime source. Straight from the prime source. straight from source God energy, this opportunity, or to use your gifts, to use your tools. And I'm getting the feeling with this high priestess, intuitively, you already know that this change is meant for you and that it is coming. So the fine print here says, oh, interesting. There's something they really want you to look for, find, study, and maybe about something, information, needed to get more information, possibly about a job or about an opportunity that's coming your way. But they're also pointing out here to me that both of these cards have the word hidden on them. Fine print and library. It's making me think Akashic Records. It's making me feel like there is something that you can tap into your own, like almost like your own subconscious, to find out the answers here. Some kind of answer about how to attain this. Maybe a lifetime where you have already attained this. You know, past, present, future all exist in the Akashic Records, right? So you could be tapping into a future lifetime of yours where you have achieved this. Maybe it happened in a past lifetime. But there's something here where an achievement that you've already had is like inside of you, written inside of you. There's something here about you needing to figure out how to access it. And of course, that's the mystery. But there are suggestions, and there's helpful things that you can find out of how to do that. All right. Let's go ahead and clarify another tower. But now this one is like in the position of you'll be building. Okay, tell me about this choice, this decision here, about this new world, new chapter. It's the decision to release yourself from past heartache and pain. 3 of Swords. Whatever you've been through, whatever the venom was, whatever you feel like the sacrifice was that you've had in your life, or any kind of heartaches, that is, they're saying like sweet release here. Sweet release of this. And that's your victory. And that will be your victory. 6 of Wands. Standing out in front of everybody else. Standing out. Achievements. Being recognized for taking something almost like for the greater good. Taking the hits. Dealing with more darkness than maybe others have had to deal with. Just because there's something here about this cause. Like your win, your success is success for everybody else. They can see that. Others can see it in you. Tell me about the Tower and the High Priestess. Whoa. 4 of Pentacles. It's looking like it's almost in the reverse. This is an attachment to something from the past that we were holding on to that wasn't really helping us anymore. And it's not necessarily, you see how the building's broken down and everything. It's kind of like telling me about the state of this tower that's coming down. Is that it's something rooted in the past energy. And look at those roots are being torn apart, right? So whatever was rooted in the past attachments, it feels like it's coming down. You already know this and are ready to step into this new energy and be the Empress, or claim the Empress position. Wow. Major receiving abundance, cornucopia. The Empress over all of the queens, and really good at birthing things to life. Oh man. Okay, so with this 6 of Cups, it's suggesting that this forked road may be that we are parting ways with somebody that we knew from the past, somebody that we were connected at one time, but it feels like maybe that is associated with this attachment or the past issue. So it can feel, this card's giving me feeling like isolated or alone. Maybe in a struggle here too, or having to face a lot of obstacles on your own. And with this 6 of Swords, they're saying that your intuition has been telling you that this departure, or this going in a different direction, has been something that your intuition's been telling you to do for a while. And now it's like I think it's going to be time, and it's ready. You're ready for this. Okay, tell me about Eight of Earth, Page of Air. Maybe this information that they're needing. The Eight of Cups. It's about how to free yourself and where to go. 8-8. There's something that we feel bound to or restricted, like our freedom has been restricted in some way. It can be easy to like obsess about it, but they're saying more so than thinking about how your freedom, where it's not at, or the areas where you don't feel free. Instead of worrying about it, getting the knowledge and making the plan with this map, or with these finances that come in that make it able for you to go in a different direction. Because it obviously feels like there's some sort of path that, or a situation here that you've been dealing with that is not happy anymore. You're not happy with it, and it feels restrictive, suffocating. So they're definitely tying this, getting the knowledge, then having the money, the finances, and then making that plan to free yourself. Okay, tell me a little bit more. Hierophant in the reverse. So it could be freeing yourself from a very, it's a commitment that is no longer, that's like null and void now, right? A sacred contract at one time that maybe now it feels more restrictive than it does good. Yeah, and then, so I feel like for a lot of you all it has to do with a divorce or a leaving, a partnership. Maybe to focus, like this Queen of Pentacles, to focus on themselves, focus on getting your own your independence, your finances doing good. It's the things that you can do, maybe not in this contract. Now, for others of you all, there is just something here about being able to create that wealth in a very unconventional way. Something that doesn't follow tradition. Like I can see that too. I think that's mainly the message for most of you all because of this tingling I'm getting in my crown chakra area on the right side. The Hierophant in the reverse is like institutions, the way it's always been done. And there's something that you're reversing. You're reversing how it's always been done. And look, we do have an offer here. Knight of Earth, Knight of Earth. Also talking about your success and maybe slow and steady, but you get there and you will be successful. So we also have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, which is something really good coming in, an opportunity, and it's got finances written all over this, that your finances are going to be doing better to allow for this. Like the divine is seeing everything that you have gone through, all, and witness the suffering and all the things that you did for the cause. And so now they're sending you this big gift. Okay, yeah, beautiful. Okay, so your angel, wow, guys, this is so powerful. The reason it's so powerful is because it's a pattern. And they're telling me with this pattern, this is doubled. If you look at the numbers, wow. Oh, they're saying that your money, your growth is going to exponentially double each time. Just like these cards are. Oh. It's a pattern. It just doubles. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Exponentially. Times 2. Each time. Wow. I'll be completely honest. Like I noticed things like that, patterns like that, you know, and I have never noticed a more powerful pattern than that in a reading, just because. Wow. Wow. You know what it also is saying is like you this high priestess in you, Aquarius, you have cracked a code here. You have cracked a code. They're showing me cryptic quote or A code, a cipher. They're showing me a cipher. You figured something out, and now it's like you're making your own code for the games. From this point, you will only exponentially get more successful, more successful, more successful. Wow, this is impressive. That is impressive. 222, trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you're nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. I am balanced. 444, trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. I am protected. And 888, as you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life. You're creating a place for abundance. I am abundant. Most powerful reading I've done for you ever. Sending you love and light. Bye.